Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins ever made in the United Kingdom, the British 50 pence coin. It's more than just money, it's a piece of history, art, and national pride. From the first 50p introduced in 1969 to the countless commemorative designs released over the years, this seven-sided coin has captured the hearts of collectors all around the world. We'll uncover how its unique shape, historic events, and special editions make it a true symbol of British heritage. So grab your coin collection, get comfortable, and let's explore the story, design, and value behind the famous British 50 pence coin. Who knows, you might even discover that you already own a rare and valuable piece of history. Let's get started. First up, the 50 pence coin was first introduced in 1969, replacing the old 10-shilling note as part of the UK's transition to the decimal currency system. The 1997 edition, however, marks an important turning point in the coin's design and production history. This was the last year the large-sized 50 pence coin was issued before the UK switched to a smaller version later that same year. As a result, the 1997 large 50p coin is the final representative of its kind, a piece that bridges the end of one era and the beginning of another in British numismatic history. The obverse side of the 1997 50 pence coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf, which had been in use since 1985. Her Majesty is depicted wearing the George IV state diadem, symbolizing both elegance and authority. On the reverse side, we see the famous design by Christopher Ironside, showcasing Britannia seated beside a lion, holding a trident and olive branch, a strong representation of Britain's maritime strength and peaceful intentions. This design had been featured on the 50p since its inception, making it instantly recognizable to anyone who handled British coins during that era. The 1997 50 pence coin was struck in copper nickel, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The coin has a diameter of 30 millimeters and a weight of 13.5 grams, making it significantly larger and heavier than the modern 50p coins in circulation today. Because of its size, many found it inconvenient for daily use, which led to the redesign and reduction in size later that same year. However, that very characteristic makes the old 1997 large coin distinctive and collectible now, as it represents the end of an iconic design phase in British currency. In 1997, millions of 50 pence coins were minted for general circulation, which initially meant they were quite common. However, after the size reduction, the old large-sized coins were withdrawn and demonetized in 1998, meaning they were no longer considered legal tender. Many were melted down, but collectors and enthusiasts managed to preserve them. Today, the survival of well-kept or uncirculated 1997 large 50p coins makes them an interesting piece for coin collectors who enjoy owning part of the UK's monetary transition story. When it comes to determining the value of a 1997 British 50 pence coin, condition is everything. Coins in old or heavily circulated condition typically have modest value, often worth between 50 cents to $1 USD, mainly as a collectible or historical item. However, coins in excellent or uncirculated condition can attract prices of $3 to $5 US, especially if preserved in coin capsules or proof sets. While the 1997 50p may not be a rare treasure like some modern era coins, it still carries great nostalgic and historical importance for British coin collectors. The 1997 50 pence coin is often compared to its successor, the smaller version introduced later that same year featuring the new portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley. This change marks one of the rare cases where two different designs and two different sizes of the same denomination were both dated the same year. Collectors often seek to own both the large and small 1997 50p coins side by side to complete a transitional display. This makes the 1997 large coin a must-have for anyone collecting the evolution of British decimal coins. Now let's talk about its current market worth. As of 2025, depending on demand and condition, the 1997 British 50 pence coin typically sells for 50 cents to $1.50 USD in circulated condition, while coins in uncirculated or near mint state can fetch $3 to $6 US from collectors online. especially on auction sites or coin trading platforms. Proof versions, if part of official Royal Mint sets, can even reach $10 to $15. So while it may not make you rich overnight, it's a charming piece of numismatic history that continues to grow in sentimental and collector value. Beyond its monetary worth, the 1997 50p coin represents an important milestone in British coinage history, marking the end of the large-size coin era. It's a tangible reminder of how currency evolves to match the needs of society, both in convenience and design. For collectors, this coin is more than metal. It's a story encapsulated in a circular form, a snapshot of Britain in the late 1990s under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, during a time when technology, culture, and even currency were rapidly modernizing. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 1997 British 50p coin, an ordinary-looking coin with an extraordinary backstory. If you enjoyed learning about its history, design, and collector value, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another video about rare and valuable coins from the United Kingdom and around the world. Comment below if you have this coin in your collection and tell us where you found it, maybe in your change jar or as part of an old family set. Next up. The 50p coin was first introduced in 1969, replacing the old 10-shilling note. Its unique heptagonal shape was revolutionary, designed by Christopher Ironside, and it allowed vending machines to easily recognize the coin by shape and size. Over time, the 50p coin became a symbol of modern Britain, innovative, artistic, and ever-evolving. By 2012, over 40 years after its debut, the 50p had already hosted numerous designs celebrating events such as the UK's membership in the European Union, the NHS, and the Battle of Hastings. However, no event captured the world's attention like the London 2012 Olympics, and the Royal Mint took this opportunity to create something truly special that would remain in history books and collectors' albums forever. In 2012, the Royal Mint released an extraordinary set of 29 different 50p designs, each representing one of the Olympic and Paralympic sports. These designs were created by ordinary members of the public through a national competition, making the coins a celebration of British creativity and spirit. From athletics to archery, cycling to football, every coin told a unique story of determination and achievement. Among these, the football 50p coin, featuring the offside rule diagram, became the most famous and sought-after design, often referred to as one of the rarest circulating 50p coins. Each coin served as both a souvenir and a tribute to the athletes and fans who made the London Olympics unforgettable. Turning to the obverse side of the 2012 50p coin, we see the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which was first introduced in 1998 and remained on British coins until 2015. The inscription around her portrait reads, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 2012, which stands for Elizabeth II de Grazia Regina Fidei Defensor, translating to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This portrait is sharp, elegant, and regal, representing the stability and continuity of the British monarchy through decades of change. The combination of this obverse design with the Olympic-themed reverse creates a powerful image of Britain's identity, both traditional and forward-looking. The 2012 British 50p coin weighs 8 grams and has a diameter of 27.3 millimeters. It is made of a cupronickel alloy, which is 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a bright silver color and durability suitable for circulation. The coin's shape, an equilateral curve heptagon, gives it a distinctive feel in the hand and prevents confusion with other denominations. Depending on the version, circulating, uncirculated, or proof, the coin's finish and packaging differ. Proof versions were minted in limited quantities and presented in special collector cases, making them highly valuable today among coin enthusiasts. The 2012 British 50p coin's worth depends heavily on which design you own and its condition. A common 2012 Olympic 50p in very good circulated condition typically sells for $1 to $3, but certain rare designs such as the football or wrestling 50p can fetch $10 to $50 or even more if in uncirculated or proof condition. Some coins from the 2012 London Olympic series were produced in smaller numbers, making them scarce on the secondary market. Collectors often look for coins in pristine condition with minimal wear, as even slight scratches can affect resale value significantly. The 2012 50p coin series holds immense cultural value because it symbolizes Britain's role as the proud host of the London Olympics, one of the greatest sporting events of the 21st century. It captures the energy, unity, and excitement that swept across the nation during those unforgettable weeks of competition. The designs themselves were a form of public art, showing how everyday people contributed to national history through creativity. Today, these coins are cherished not just for their metal value, but for their ability to connect generations, reminding older collectors of the Olympic triumphs and inspiring younger ones to start their numismatic journey. In global terms, the 2012 British 50p coin is recognized and collected worldwide. In the United States and other countries, these coins often appear on online marketplaces like eBay, Etsy, and collector platforms, where prices in US dollars vary depending on condition and design rarity. On average, a regular 2012 50p coin in very good condition sells for about $1.50 to $2 USD, while rare Olympic editions can command $15 to $60 US, especially in mint condition. The combination of limited mintage and historical value makes it a great investment piece for beginner and advanced collectors alike. If you have a 2012 British 50p coin in your collection, keep it safe from humidity and scratches by storing it in a plastic coin capsule or an acid-free coin album. Always handle coins by the edges to avoid leaving fingerprints or oils on the surface. For long-term collectors, it's also wise to have your coins professionally graded by services like NGC or PCGS, as certification can significantly increase market value. Whether you're collecting for passion or profit, understanding your coin's background and rarity is key to appreciating its true worth. And that wraps up today's deep dive into the 2012 British 50p coin, a timeless piece of modern history that combines art, sport, and national pride in one remarkable design. If you enjoyed learning about the history, value, and hidden treasures of British coins, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos about rare and valuable coins from the United Kingdom and beyond. Drop a comment below telling us which Olympic 50p coin is your favorite, and don't forget to share this video with fellow collectors and coin enthusiasts. Next up, the 1973 50p coin was issued to commemorate the United Kingdom's membership in the European Economic Community, an organization formed to promote economic integration among European nations. The coin's design reflected the idea of unity and collaboration, representing the 9 member states of the EEC at the time. It was minted not for circulation but as a commemorative coin, making it a special release that immediately caught the attention of collectors across Britain and beyond. The design spoke volumes about cooperation, a message that still resonates today. Let's talk about the design itself. The reverse side of the 1973 50p coin was created by David Wynne, a renowned sculptor known for his dynamic and modern artistic style. Wynne's design featured 9 interlocking hands, each representing one of the 9 nations of the EEC, symbolizing friendship, unity, and partnership. It's an incredibly powerful visual, simple yet profoundly meaningful. The obverse, as usual, features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was used on British coins between 1968 and 1984. The combination of these two artistic visions made the 1973 coin a beautiful blend of national identity and European unity. In terms of specifications, this 50p coin was struck in cupronickel, a durable alloy of copper and nickel, and weighed around 13.5 grams with a diameter of 30 millimeters, the same size as the older large 50p coins before the redesign in 1997. Because of its commemorative nature, it wasn't widely circulated like other coins of the time, which makes uncirculated examples especially desirable today. When you find one in mint condition with its shine still intact and no scratches or wear, you're holding a true piece of numismatic history. The year 1973 marked a major turning point in Britain's post-war history. After years of negotiations and economic shifts, the United Kingdom officially joined the European Economic Community on January 1, 1973. To celebrate this milestone, the Royal Mint decided to issue this special coin to commemorate Britain's entry. The coin's release symbolized hope, unity, and a forward-looking partnership with Europe, themes that were very relevant at the time. It remains one of the earliest examples of a commemorative 50-pence coin in British history, setting the stage for many future releases. Now let's talk about value. The 1973 50-pence coin in uncirculated condition can fetch between £3 and £10 sterling depending on its preservation and packaging. If you have a coin still in its original Royal Mint presentation pack, its value can increase to around £15 to £20 sterling for collectors. However, if the coin is certified by a grading authority like NGC or PCGS as brilliant uncirculated, it can be worth even more to serious numismatists. While it's not an ultra-rare coin, its symbolic value and clean design make it one of the most desirable commemorative 50p coins of the 1970s. In US dollar terms, this coin's value usually ranges between $5 and $25, depending on market demand, collector interest, and coin condition. The uncirculated coins are at the higher end of that range, especially if they come in official packaging or are free from tarnish. The EEC commemorative 50p is not made from silver or gold, but its sentimental and historical value gives it an enduring appeal among collectors who appreciate European history and British craftsmanship. From a collector's standpoint, what makes the 1973 50-pence coin truly special is its limited mintage and deep historical connection. Unlike circulation coins that were produced in the tens of millions, this commemorative issue was minted in relatively smaller quantities. It represents an era of optimism about European unity, a time when the United Kingdom looked outward, embracing collaboration after decades of rebuilding from the war. Collectors see it as a snapshot of Britain's political and cultural mood in the early 1970s, frozen forever in metal. Over the years, this coin has become a popular conversation piece for both numismatists and historians. It captures a rare blend of artistry, symbolism, and political context that few modern coins can rival. When held in hand, it almost feels like holding a miniature monument, a solid reminder of the UK's evolving relationship with Europe. Whether displayed in a coin album or kept in a collector's box, the 1973 50-pence coin stands as an emblem of peace, partnership, and shared purpose, a vision that continues to inspire collectors worldwide. So, if you own a 1973 British 50-pence coin in uncirculated condition, consider it a little treasure. Not only does it carry a slice of history, but it also holds a story that connects nations. For coin collectors, it's a symbol of artistry and meaning, a perfect addition to any British or European coin collection. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe for more coin history and valuation guides, and drop a comment below telling us which British commemorative coins you'd like to learn about next. Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and remember, every coin has a story waiting to be told. Thanks for watching.